Joe Barton, the awesome one, coming out of Colorado Springs and representing Fort Carson, Colorado, Fort CAV, Fort Combat Aviation Brigade, and I'm back. Woo! I'm back.
My name is Joe Kennedy, train out of Aurora Krav Maga Fitness. You get in the cage and try to make the third round. And if I don't make the third round, then I'm going to try to win it in less than that.
Before we bring out the fighters for fight number 3, when we started AVM a while back, 7 years ago, it was all Army versus Marines. We have evolved, and now we fight in all branches of the military. Tonight, for the only time, you will see an actual bout where it's Army versus Marines. Let's meet the fighters. First, a U.S. Army veteran fighting out of the Jackson's Insurance red corner, Joe, the Awesome One Barton. Fighter Runway is brought to you by Riney's Small Engine Repair in Fort Collins. And now, fighting out of the Interstate Honda Blue Corner, a United States Marine Corps veteran, Joe Kennedy. Number 3 of the evening is presented by Spartan Labs. Use what the Spartans use and try the new Spartan Feed Protein. Available now in chocolate and vanilla for purchase online at SpartanLabsOnline.com. Spartan Labs, fueling the ultimate athlete and beyond. Welcome to the brand. And now it's time to meet the middleweight fighters. First, fighting out of the Jackson's Insurance red corner from the 719 fight team in Colorado Springs, Colorado, a U.S. Army veteran, Joe, the Awesome One Barton. And now, fighting out of the Interstate Honda blue corner from Aurora Krav Maga and Fitness in Aurora, Colorado, a U.S. Marine Corps veteran, Joe Kennedy. This middleweight contest is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Referee is Eric Hines.
Our third fight of the evening brought to you by Spartan Labs. Spartan Labs is fueling the ultimate athlete and beyond.
Let's get it on.
Check out the new Spartatropin Growth Hormone Supplement, which is available for purchase at SpartanLabsOnline.com. Welcome to the brand.
And bout 3 of the evening is a true Army versus Marines bout. Wearing the camouflage trunks, the Army fighter Joe Barton, representing 719 Fight Team, faces off against Joe Kennedy, the Marine fighter. He represents Aurora Krav Maga. And Barton lands nicely to the head. He comes in, Ron, with a pretty decided experience advantage. He's 3-1 versus Kennedy on his back, making his debut. Kennedy trying to wrap up the guillotine, not going to happen, just had head control there. And let's see what Barton is able to do with his positioning here up against the cage.
Good heavy shots landing right now from Joe Barton to the side of Joe Kennedy. Right in front of us, actually. The action's heavy, and Joe Barton lands a big, heavy right hand as well, as he's got Joe Kennedy on his back.
And the 719 Fight Team features a lot of really talented strikers, and we can see that right here as Mr. Barton just let his opponent up, even though at one point he had half mount.
Yeah, and a beautiful spinning back kick thrown by Joe Barton landed flush on the chin right there. And now Barton does a nice job of pinning Joe Kennedy against the cage.
Kennedy having to drop lower and lower to try to keep this takedown from having effect. He's actually all the way down on one knee now, doing a good job with the overhook, but Barton gonna get those hands free. Fires off nicely with the knee, and that hurt Kennedy. You could see it. And a big takedown for Barton. Let's see if he elects to stay on the ground here. And I can see the mouthpiece of Kennedy starting to be pushed out, so you know those knees to the body had big effect.
And Joe Barton establishing some really good dominant top position right here, looking to land those big heavy right hands. As he's got Joe Kennedy on his back looking to butt scoot towards him, Joe Barton's delivering some big heavy kicks as well.
Some Donald Cerrone kick. I'm not going to use the verbiage that he had for what he calls those kicks, but I was just going to say if he doesn't continue with those, referee will bring him up, and I think that's just fine with Barton.
Yeah, and Barton looks to be in incredible shape right here. Kennedy breathing a little bit heavy, and he's getting choked right now.
Oh, and that's tight. Has it under there nicely, does Barton. Good job by Kennedy with the control. Continuing to squeeze here is Barton. Referee Eric Hines right there. Switching off to the ground and pound is Barton. Kennedy doing a nice job of keeping himself in this fight, Ron. And that's it for the 719 Fight Team winner representing the Army, Joe Barton.
League thanks Big Al Security. Big Al is a name and security is our game. We provide top-notch security for events, parties, VIPs, businesses, and everything in between. Big Al Security is online at bigalsecurity.com. At 2 minutes, 34 seconds of round number one, referee Hines has got a stop to this fight, declaring your winner by TKO, Joe, the Awesome One Barton.
Here with our winner once again, Joe Barton. Dominant performance yet again. How do you feel about the performance, man?
I feel really good, really great. I just want to thank Joe Kennedy for taking the fight on short notice. You know, I'm Army, he's Marine, and you know, sometimes big brother gotta stop around little brother, you know how it is.
Very nice. So how long or about when are we gonna see you back in the cage again?
This may be my last fight in the country for a while because in June I'm going to Korea. So, hopefully I get a fight over there, fight internationally, and then come back I would love to fight the opponent I was supposed to fight, Nicholas Hopper, but I kind of felt disrespected because he took a fight before this one and got hurt. So I really want to fight Nicholas Hopper and show him what it is.
That's always unfortunate. I wish that happens for you. I am happy that we got to experience what may be your last fight here for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up once more time for our winner.
Hey, I just want to thank my unit for coming out, 3-4 AHB, 719 Fight Team, Prime BJJ, SoCo CrossFit, my mom and dad back home, my Miss Peggy Robertson, all my fans, all the Army of Awesomeness out there, thank you so much, and thank you, Jeff, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Let's hear it, Joe Barton.